very right-angled civilization. Everything goes north-south and east-west. And when you draw a diagonal, you are disobeying that. How did I get here? That's a good question. 3 years ago, I was, 54 years old, and I just felt stuck in life. I decided that I literally needed to get moving. I just drew an arbitrary line across the state and said, well, there's your challenge, India. And along the way, people would ask me, oh, are you gonna do the other diagonal? The focus this time is really on seeing the state as it really is along this line of 750 miles.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you the best. I wish you the best.
Yeah. All right, let's go this way.
Bon voyage.
You know, most people who go backpacking are in it for the stoke. I am not. You know, I'll stop and watch a cool-looking beetle for 5 minutes. You know, the moon will be up, and I'll look at that. And if anybody hikes with me who wants to get to camp quickly, I am not their partner. I want to see nature every step of the way and hear it and smell it and see it. She repeated herself. Oh, I made her go away. Happy when skies are gray, and now that we are together, please don't take my sunshine away. Mikey, you gotta sing next.
Oh, I don't sing. They don't want to hear that.
Swing low, sweet chariot. My parents never said don't do that growing up. My dad was a photographer. He loved nature and would sit and watch things for hours, and he was always saying, look, look. And my mother was a writer, and from about the time I was 14, she would just leave me by myself at our house. For the week, she'd give me $50 on Monday for groceries, and she'd be like, I'll see you Saturday. And so I learned to be pretty self-reliant and to assume that I could do stuff. And it takes a pretty big assumption on the part of a 12-year-old to go find a little piece of dinosaur and keep digging.
The thrill is in finding something new, in something very old, and sometimes just in the search itself.
In 1979, in the spring, I was walking over this nice little hill here and happened to notice a little piece of bone sticking out. Later that afternoon, I started digging on it, and it turned out to be half of the pelvis.
India Wood concluded that she had uncovered parts of an Allosaurus.
You know, you're really not qualified at age 12 to dig up a dinosaur, but if nobody tells you you're not qualified, and it's a lot of fun, you just keep doing it. And it's the same thing with these diagonals. You know, a couple people told me I wasn't qualified, but I'm like, I'll do it anyway. We're in the very center of Colorado. The heart, the soul, the geographical X.
I'm Fern, and India is my mom.
I think I've learned from this one. Honestly, there's a lot to appreciate in this world.
All right. Are we feeling feisty and ready for fun?
So feisty, so ready for fun.
Hence begins the X.
All right, happy halfway.
Happy halfway, 3/4 of the X. Woo! Oh, jeez. There's dirt on the bottom of the bottle. Here.
That's all right. There's dirt in all of us.
There's dirt in all of us.
I find it really inspiring that my mom is doing something this big. Her goal in doing this wasn't just to go out and do a bunch of distance.
And she could have done that in a number of other, much easier ways. She really wanted to get a feel for Colorado, just all the aspects of it.
You know, if you just pick an arbitrary line across the state and walk it, you just run into all kinds of stuff that you would never find otherwise.
I said to myself, I'm going to find my true happiness.
You know, if you look at Colorado demographically, about 90% of the people live on 5% of the land, but they're making the decisions for 95% of the land.
What's going on?
Just kind of the edge of hyperventilating. For some reason, this feels like, I don't know, it just feels like a peak of the journey. The peak, in a way, you know? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. And now that we are together, please don't take my sunshine away. This feels like any other segment on the trip in some ways. It's just another day to be fully present and appreciate this place. All right, we're really searching for entertainment here. The energy of the universe channeled through the hubcap diamond star halo. Do you want to try that? So many people view humans as separate from nature and that there are these dividing lines. Part of this journey is to figure out kind of how I feel about that, and as an individual, how I can try to shape that.
Why is this whole project exciting to you?
It's something different, and it's better than watching TV. And
Why didn't you just quit 2 years ago?
because it was fun. I had a good time out there. I get away from everybody else, and I really don't know.
Why is it important? Maybe we shouldn't put money and effort and all this time into it.
Somewhat like asking a painter why he paints, or a photographer why he photographs, or a writer why she writes. It's a way to express yourself. It's a way of being a little different. My daughter and my oldest best friend, Marjorie. The ceremonial crossing of the last cattle guard. Ready? Dum, 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 dum. It's another experience that I can perhaps compare other things to. It's something that I can look back on and think, I didn't waste my time too badly. I basically do it for kicks. I was thinking, last night I flushed the toilet and I thought, I wonder how long this pee is gonna take
to get to the South Platte River and out to where I'm going to walk along the river 150 miles from here. As individuals, we just don't know where all this stuff ends up.